Okay, we'll go ahead and get started. If you're looking for the PGF Shootout live draw, you're in the correct place. If you can hear me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up in the chat. Please, if you can hear me, go ahead and give me a thumbs up in the chat. Can you hear me, Kiana? Perfect. All right. So we got three divisions, 14, 16s, 18s. Both 16s and 18s have 32 teams. 14s has 22 teams. We're going to go in the order of draw that Brett and I sent out. So we'll go ahead and get started with the 18 and under division with 32 teams. Again, just a quick note, pool play games will be played Friday and Saturday, and then bracket play will start Saturday evening at 5 p.m. and then we'll continue on into Sunday. Okay, so drawing first, we have Arizona Storm Mathis. Arizona Storm Mathis. Okay, ball number 10. Ball number 10 for Arizona Storm Mathis. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for Arizona Storm Mathis. Next up, we have All-American Sports Academy, Meridia. All-American Sports Academy, Meridia. This is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for All-American Sports Academy, Merida. That is bottom of game 9. Bottom of game 9 for All-American Sports Academy. Next up, we have Athletics, Gendro. Athletics, Gendro. This is ball number 8. Ball number 8 for Athletics, Gendro. That is going to be bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for Athletics, Gendro. Next up, we have Athletics, Mercado, Smith. Athletics, Mercado, Smith. This is ball number 23. Ball number 23 for Athletics Mercado Smith. That will be top of game 18. Top of game 18 for Athletics Mercado Smith. Next up, we have Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. This is ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. That is top of game 11. Top of game 11 for Beverly Bandits Premier Conroy. Next up, we have Beverly Bandits Premier Holloway. Beverly Bandits Premier Holloway. We have ball number 21. Ball number 21 for Beverly Bandits Premier Holloway. That will be top of game 17. Top of game 17 for Beverly Bandits Premier Holloway. Next up is Breakers Labs. Breakers Labs. Ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Breakers Labs. That will be top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Breakers Labs. Next up, we have BSC Bengals Briggs. BSC Bengals Briggs. And ball number 24. Ball number 24 for BSC Bengals Briggs. That will be bottom of game 18. Bottom of game 18 for BSC Bengals Briggs. Next up, we have Cal Cruisers Seavers. Cal Cruisers Seavers. number 22. Ball number 22 for Cal Cruisers Receivers. That is bottom of game 17. Bottom of game 17 for Cal Cruisers Receivers. Next up, we have Cal Nuggets Woods. Cal Nuggets Woods. This is ball number 26. Ball number 26 for Cal Nuggets Woods. That is bottom of game 22. Bottom of game 22 for Cal Nuggets Woods. Next up, we have Cruisers Fast Pitch. Cruisers Fast Pitch. This is ball number 25. Ball number 25 for Cruisers Fast Pitch. That is top of game 22. Top of game 22 for Cruisers Fast Pitch. Next up, we have Explosion Premier. Explosion Premier. This is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for Explosion Premier. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for Explosion Premier. Next up, we have Firecrackers TJRTY. Firecrackers TJRTY. There's ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Firecrackers TJRTY. That is top of game 16. Top of game 16 for Firecrackers TJRTY. Next up, we have Great Bets Catmeyer. Great Bets Catmeyer. This is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Great Bets Catmeyer. That is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Great Bets Catmeyer. Next up, we have Hot Shots National. Hot Shots National. This is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for Hot Shots National. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for Hot Shots National. Next up, we have I-5 Snyder. I-5 Snyder. This is ball number 27. Ball number 27 for I-5 Snyder. That is top of game 23. Top of game 23 for I-5 Snyder. Next up, we have Irvine Sting. Irvine Sting. This is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Irvine Sting. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for Irvine Sting. Next up, we have Lady Magic Boykin. Lady Magic Boykin. This is ball number 3. Ball number 3 for Lady Magic Boykin. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Lady Magic Boykin. Next up, we have Little Rebels Gordy. Little Rebels Gordy. This is ball number 6. Ball number 6 for Little Rebels Gordy. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for Little Rebels Gordy. Next up, we have LTG Lions Henderson. LTG Lions Henderson. That is ball number 30. Ball number 30 for LTG Lions Henderson. That is bottom of game 24. Bottom of game 24 for LTG Lions Henderson. Next up, we have Northwest Bullets Campos. Northwest Bullets Campos. This is ball number 32. Ball number 32 for Northwest Bullets Compost. That is bottom of game 25. Bottom of game 25 for Northwest Bullets Compost. Next up, we have Northwest Vandals. Northwest Vandals. That is ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Northwest Vandals. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Northwest Vandals. Next up, we have Power Surge Walling. Power Surge Walling. That is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Power Surge Walling is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Power Surge Walling. Next up, we have SoCal Athletics Richardson. SoCal Athletics Richardson. That is ball number 20. Ball number 20 for SoCal Athletics Richardson. That is bottom of game 16. Bottom of game 16 for SoCal Athletics Richardson. Next up, we have SoCal Choppers Ashley. SoCal Choppers Ashley. Ball number 13. Ball number 13 for SoCal Choppers Ashley. It is top of game 10. Top of game 10 for SoCal Choppers Ashley. Next up is SoCal Choppers Fawcett. SoCal Choppers Fawcett. And is ball number 31. Ball number 31 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett. That is top of game 25. Top of game 25 for SoCal Choppers Fawcett. Next up, we have Sorcerer Gone. Sorcerer Gone. This is ball number 28. Ball number 28 for Sorcerer Gone. That is the bottom of game 23. Bottom of game 23 for Sorcerer Gone. Next up, we have USA Athletics Rogers. USA Athletics Rogers. That is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for USA Athletics Rogers. That is bottom of game 15. Bottom of game 15 for USA Athletics Rogers. Next up, we have Washington Acers Anderton. Washington Acers Anderton. This is ball number 29. Ball number 29 for Washington Acers Anderton. That is top of game 24. Top of game 24 for Washington Acers Anderton. Next up, Washington Ladyhawks Miller. Washington Ladyhawks Miller. This is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Washington Ladyhawks Miller. That is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for Washington Ladyhawks Miller. Down to our final two for the 1800 division, we have Watson Wolfpack. Watson Wolfpack. It is ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Watson Wolfpack. That is top of game 9. Top of game 8, excuse me. Top of game 8 for Watson Wolfpack. Top of game 8 for Watson Wolfpack. And last but not least, we have Wildcats Wild. Wildcats Wild. That is ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Wildcats Wild. That is top of game 15. Top of game 15 for Wildcats Wild. That concludes the blind draw for the 1800 division. We're going to move on to the 1600 division. All of these will be updated on Trade Machine by this afternoon. So if you want to check back there, you can. Again, it's Trade Machine, PGF Shootout. So again, we're going to move on to the 1600 division. We have 32 teams as well. Okay. Okay, drawing first, we have All-American Sports Academy, Bryson. All-American Sports Academy, Bryson. This is ball number 30. Ball number 30 for All-American Sports Academy, Bryson. That'll be bottom of game 24. Bottom of game 24 for All-American Sports Academy, Bryson. Next up, we have Athletics Gendro Womack. Athletics Gendro Womack. This is ball number 31. Ball number 31 for Athletics Gendro Womack. That is top of game 25. Top of game 25 for Athletics Gendro Womack. Next up, we have Athletics Mercado Havermill. Athletics Mercado Havermill. This is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Athletics Mercado Havermill. That is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for Athletics Mercado Havermill. Next up, we have Arizona Storm National Apple. Arizona Storm National Apple. This is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Arizona Storm National Apple. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for Arizona Storm National Apple. Next up, we have Beverly Bandits Freeland. Beverly Bandits Freeland. That is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Beverly Bandits Freeland. That is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Beverly Bandits Freeland. Next up, we have Beverly Bandits Hardin. Beverly Bandits Hardin. This is ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Beverly Bandits Hardin. That is top of game 11. Top of game 11 for Beverly Bandits Hardin. Next up, we have Beverly Bandits Premier Moran. Beverly Bandits Premier Moran. Ball number 27. Ball number 27 for Beverly Bandits Premier Moran. That is top of game 23. Top of game 23 for Beverly Bandits Premier Moran. Next up, we have Breakers Labs. Breakers Labs. This is ball number 28. Ball number 28 for Breakers Labs. That is bottom of game 23. Bottom of game 23 for Breakers Labs. Next up, we have BSC Bengals Briggs RB. BSC Bengals Briggs RB. This is ball number 6. Ball number 6 for BSC Bengals Briggs R. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for BSC Bengals Briggs R. Next up, BSC Bengals Nichols. BSC Bengals Nichols. That is ball number 22. Ball number 22 for BSC Bengals Nichols. That is bottom of game 17. Bottom of game 17 for BSC Bengals Nichols. Next up, we have Cal Nuggets Woods. Cal Nuggets, Woods. That is ball number 19. Ball number 19 for Cal Nuggets, Woods. This is top of game 16. Top of game 16 for Cal Nuggets, Woods. Next up is Dirt Dogs, Vasquez. Dirt Dogs, Vasquez. That is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for Dirt Dogs, Vasquez. That is bottom of game 1. Bottom of game 1 for Dirt Dogs, Vasquez. Next up is Explosion Indian. Explosion Indian. That is ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Explosion Indian. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for Explosion Indian. Next up is Explosion Kim Adame. Explosion Kim Adame. That is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Explosion Kim Adame. That is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Explosion Kim Adame. Next up, we have Firecrackers TJ. Firecrackers TJ. That is ball number 32. Ball number 32 for Firecrackers TJ. That is bottom of game 25. Bottom of game 25 for Firecrackers TJ. Next up, we have I-5 Snyder. I-5 Snyder. That is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for I-5 Snyder. That is bottom of game 15. Bottom of game 15 for I-5 Snyder. Next up, we have Lady Magic Walling. Lady Magic Walling. This is ball number 29. Ball number 29 for Lady Magic Walling. That is top of game 24. Top of game 24 for Lady Magic Walling. Next up, we have Little Rebels Koenig. Little Rebels Koenig. That is ball number 3. Ball number 3 is Little Rebels Koenig for top of game 2. Top of game 2 for Little Rebels Koenig. Next up, we have LTG Lions Henderson. LTG Lions Henderson. This is ball number 8. Ball number 8 for LTG Lions Henderson. That is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for LTG Lions Henderson. Next up is Northwest Great Bets. Northwest Great Bets. This is ball number 24. Ball number 24 for Northwest Great Bets. That is bottom of game 18. Bottom of game 18 for Northwest Great Bets. Next up, we have the Ohio Tigers Quarrels. Ohio Tigers Quarrels. That is ball number 10. Ball number 10 for the Ohio Tigers Quarrels. That is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for the Ohio Tigers Quarrels. Next up, we have Power Surge, Brendez Worley. Power Surge, Brendez Worley. This is ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Power Surge, Brendez Worley. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Power Surge, Brendez Worley. Next up, we have SoCal Athletics, Jay Quish. SoCal Athletics, Jay Quish. That's ball number 21. Ball number 21 for SoCal Athletics, Jay Quish. That's top of game 17. Top of game 17 for SoCal Athletics, Jay Quish. Next up is SoCal Choppers. SoCal Choppers. That's ball number 26. Ball number 26 for SoCal Choppers. That is bottom of game 22. Bottom of game 22 for SoCal Choppers. Next up, we have Sorcerer Ricks. Sorcerer Ricks. This is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for Sorcerer Ricks. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for Sorcerer Ricks. Next up is Team San Diego. Team San Diego. That is ball number 20. Ball number 20 is Team San Diego. That is bottom of game 16. Bottom of game 16 for Team San Diego. Next up is Universal Macias. Universal Macias. That is ball number 13. Ball number 13 for Universal Macias. That is top of game 10. Top of game 10 for Universal Macias. Next up, USA Athletics RML. USA Athletics RML. That is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for USA Athletics RML. That is top of game 1. Top of game 1 for USA Athletics RML. Next up, USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. That is ball number 23. Ball number 23 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. That is top of game 18. Top of game 18 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. Next up is Warrior Academy. Warrior Academy. That is ball number 25. Ball number 25 for Warrior Academy. That is top of game 22. Top of game 22 for Warrior Academy. Next up is the Washington Lady Hawks. Washington Lady Hawks. That is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for the Washington Lady Hawks. And that is bottom of game 9. Bottom of game 9 for the Washington Lady Hawks. And last but never least is Wildcats Holcomb Premier. Wildcats Holcomb Premier. We'll draw ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Wildcats Holcomb Premier. That is top of game 15. Top of game 15 for Wildcats Holcomb Premier. That concludes the blind draw for the 16-hour division. Again, all of these will be posted on Training Machine under PGF Shootout. Good luck to the 16-hour division. And we're moving on to the 14-hour division with 22 teams. Alright, let's finish this up with the 14-hour division. We have 1 through 22. Havermill. Athletics Mercado, Havermill. Ball number 10. Ball number 10 for Athletics Mercado, Havermill. Ball number 10 for Athletics Mercado, Havermill is bottom of game 7. Bottom of game 7 for Athletics Mercado, Havermill. Next up, Beverly Bandits, Cam. Beverly Bandits, Cam. It is ball number 20. Ball number 20 for Beverly Bandits, Cam. That is bottom of game 14. Bottom of game 14 for the Beverly Bandits, Cam. Next up, Breakers Labs, Kusich. Breakers Labs, Kusich. It is ball number 21. Ball number 21 for Breakers Labs, Kusich. That is top of game 15. Top of game 15 for Breakers Labs, Kusich. Next up, we have BSC Bengals Briggs. BSC Bengals Briggs. That is ball number 8. Ball number 8 for BSC Bengals Briggs. That is bottom of game 5. Bottom of game 5 for BSC Bengals Briggs. Next up, we have BSC Bengals CKM. BSC Bengals CKM. This is ball number 1. Ball number 1 for BSC Bengals CKM. That is top of game 2. Top of game 2 for BSC Bengals CKM. Next up is Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. It is ball number 5. Ball number 5 for Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. It is top of game 4. Top of game 4 for Cal Cruisers Seavers Carry On. Next up, we have Cal Nuggets. Cal Nuggets. That is ball number 14. Ball number 14 for Cal Nuggets. That is bottom of game 9. Bottom of game 9 for Cal Nuggets. Next up is Dirt Dogs 2027 Hernandez. Dirt Dogs 2027 Hernandez. This is ball number 4. Ball number 4 for Dirt Dogs 2027 Hernandez. That is bottom of game 3. Bottom of game 3 for Dirt Dogs 2027 Hernandez. Next up is Explosion 2K10 Saunders. Explosion 2K10 Saunders. It is ball number 16. Ball number 16 for Explosion 2K10 Saunders. It is bottom of game 11. Bottom of game 11 for Explosion 2K10 Saunders. Next up is Firecrackers TJ. Firecrackers TJ. This is ball number 12. Ball number 12 for Firecrackers TJ. It is bottom of game 8. Bottom of game 8 for Firecrackers TJ. Next up, we have Lady Magic Munoz. Lady Magic Munoz. That is ball number 18. Ball number 18 for Lady Magic Munoz. That is bottom of game 13. Bottom of game 13 for Lady Magic Munoz. Next up is LTG Lions Buck. LTG Lions Buck. That is ball number 3. Ball number 3 for LTG Lions Buck. That is top of game 3. Top of game 3 for LTG Lions Buck. Next up we have Power Surge. Power Surge. That is ball number 17. Ball number 17 for Power Surge. That is bottom of game 12. Bottom of game 12 for Power Surge. Next up, we have SoCal A's ZTS. SoCal A's ZTS. It is ball number 22. Ball number 22 for SoCal A's ZTS. That is top of game 16. Top of game 16 for SoCal A's ZTS. Next up is SoCal Choppers Faucet. SoCal Choppers Faucet. This is ball number 2. Ball number 2 for SoCal Choppers Faucet. That is bottom of game 2. Bottom of game 2 for SoCal Choppers Faucet. Next up is SoCal Pumas. SoCal Pumas. This is ball number 19. Ball number 19 for SoCal Pumas. That is top of game 14. Top of game 14 for SoCal Pumas. Next up, we have SoCal Sting. SoCal Sting. This is ball number 13. Ball number 13 for SoCal Sting. That is top of game 9. Top of game 9 for SoCal Sting. Next up, we have Sorcerer 09 TK. Sorcerer 09 TK. This is ball number 7. Ball number 7 for Sorcerer 09 TK. That is top of game 5. Top of game 5 for Sorcerer 09 TK. Next up is USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. Ball number 6. Ball number 6 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. That is bottom of game 4. Bottom of game 4 for USA Athletics Rogers Mathis. Down to our final 3, we have first up Warrior Academy. Warrior Academy. This is ball number 11. Ball number 11 for Warrior Academy. That is top of game 8. Top of game 8 for Warrior Academy. Next up, we have Washington Lady Hawks. Washington Lady Hawks. That is ball number 15. Ball number 15 for Washington Lady Hawks. That is bottom of game 10. Bottom of game 10 for Washington Lady Hawks. And last but never least is Wildcats Wild. Wildcats Wild will draw ball number 9. Ball number 9 for Wildcats Wild. That is top of game 7. Top of game 7 for Wildcats Wild. Again, everything will be posted, if not already posted, on Printing Machine for the 14, 16, and 18 PGF Shootout. Again, full play will start Friday evening into Saturday, and bracket play will start Saturday evening, okay, into Sunday. So good luck to the 3 divisions. And that's it.